I wonder if I can somehow make the Raptors roster as a water boy. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Raps Report, a podcast where I talk about the Raptors and the NBA. I'm your host, Luca Rosano, and I hope you're all doing well out there, and I hope you're all having a great start to your day. Before we get into today's show, do me a solid favor, guys. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Turn on post notifications because a lot of content is coming. Make sure you follow me on social media if you aren't already. That's Instagram, that's Twitter, that's TikTok. And become a channel member today for custom perks and emojis. And you could use those custom perks and emojis during my live streams. As yes, my live streams will return in full effect for this week. Before we get into today's show, I do want to let you guys know about my schedule for this week. It's going to be a busy week. It's going to be opening week of the NBA. So tomorrow, I'm going to be dropping my full predictions and champion video. It's what I do at the beginning of every season where I give you my finalized standings. I give you the winners of every award, and I tell you who I think is going to win the NBA championship. Tuesday, I'm going to be doing a live play-by-play and reaction of the Nets and Warriors, the first game kicking off the NBA regular season. Then on Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a live play-by-play and reaction of the Raptors as they will take on Zion Williamson and the Pelicans in their home opener. And then following that, I will be doing a Raptors post-game live. And then Thursday, Friday, going to be taking it off for, of course, Christmas Eve and Christmas. And then I'll be back at it on Saturday when the Raptors take on DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. Going to be doing a live play-by-play and a Raptors post-game live following the conclusion of that game. So it's going to be an exciting time, guys. Get hyped, get pumped, tell your friends, tell everybody, your family. Stick around because Raps Report and this YouTube channel will provide great basketball content for all of you. Okay, let's talk about the Raptors. And they recently made some roster cuts, and they recently finalized their roster heading into this season. So let's first start with the roster cuts. The team has announced that they have released Oshae Brissett, Henry Ellenson, and Alize Johnson, and they have elevated forward Paul Watson from a two-way contract to a full NBA deal at 2 years, $350,000 guaranteed, and that is per The Athletic's Blake Murphy. He was a guest on the Luca Rosano show this past summer as well, opening up one more two-way slot. And then as a result, they have elected to use that remaining two-way contract on Yuta Watanabe. Congratulations to him. He averaged 4.7 points and 3.7 rebounds while appearing in just under 10 minutes per game in the Raptors' 3 preseason game. Jalen Harris will be the other two-way deal, and he was, of course, the Raptors' 59th overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft. So my instant reaction to all of this, not surprised that the team decided to part ways with Ellenson. I think he still has ways to go before he can crack an NBA roster. Alize Johnson, no surprise there. I mean, he looked very lost at times when he did get minutes. He did not seem to find any flow with his game. You hope that he does find a place on a roster because he certainly does have the talent. The biggest surprise was Oshae Brissett, and it's kind of a little gut-wrenching. Obviously, he's Canadian. You wanted to see him have a place on this team. I've been a big fan of Brissett from his days at Syracuse. And you look at Brissett, what's even more devastating is he's not eligible to be signed by Raptors 905. Whereas Ellenson and Johnson are eligible to stick around with the 905. So, again, huge blow for Brissett. And if you are a Brissett guy, this is, a little disheartening, really, that he will no longer be a part of the organization. So, that was the biggest shocker when looking at who the Raptors cut. And now moving on to who the Raptors did keep. Paul Watson, very excited for this guy. I really think Paul Watson will have himself a nice season if, of course, he earns the minutes. And then the other pleasant surprise was Yuta Watanabe. I mean, I really like this guy's energy more so than anything. With all of the recent changes, the Raptors finalized 17-player roster looks something like this. Kyle Lowry, the leader, of course, he's at the top. You got Pascal Siakam, Fred VanVleet, who the team re-signed, OG Anunoby, Norman Powell, Chris Boucher, who inked a new deal, Terrence Davis, Matt Thomas, Patrick McCaw, who we didn't see in the preseason. Stanley Johnson, and I know a lot of people are probably scratching their head like, how is Stanley Johnson still on this team? But he is. Aaron Baines, Alex Len, DeAndre Bembry, Malachi Flynn, he's not going anywhere anytime soon, Paul Watson, and then the two-way contracts, Jalen Harris and Yuta Watanabe wrapping up the Raptors roster. So there you have it, guys. The Raptors roster is set. They are locked, loaded, and ready to go. What's your reaction to all of this? Were you shocked by the cuts made by this team? And how are you liking this Raptors roster as they embark on their upcoming campaign? There's going to be a lot of people that underrate and write off this Raptors team, but this Raptors team does have a lot of great pieces. They got a lot of great players. And it's going to be exciting to see how they piece everything together and look this season amongst some of the other elite talent in the Eastern Conference. So just wanted to do a very quick report, very quick show, basically laying out all that's happened over the past 24 hours or so. And yeah, let's go. Get pumped. Get ready, guys. We are ready for Raptors basketball once again. The Raptors went 2-1 in the preseason, but we don't care about the damn preseason. What we care about now is the regular season and how this team stacks up in the Eastern Conference. It is going to be an exciting time. So again, like, subscribe, join the nation, be a part of this great community here on YouTube, and we will enjoy the upcoming season together. That's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. As always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to rate this podcast anywhere you find your podcast. That is Apple iTunes, that is on Spotify, and that is on Anchor. As always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, be great and stay blessed. Peace.